Ladies and gentlemen, the first person who is proving my point about people, especially fandoms, lacking critical thinking skills. Because I started off that video by saying right off the bat I didn't love the Life of a Showgirl album, this person left a comment saying right off the bat I didn't listen to your video. And here's the thing, I can almost guarantee you that I have been following Taylor Swift's career before this person even knew who Taylor Swift was. I have been streaming The Life of a Showgirl all day, every day since its release, and I have been having the time of my life, loving every second of it. This does not, however, exempt Taylor Swift and or her art from my criticism. I am a grown-ass woman who can both have critical thinking skills to critique art and also be a fan of an artist and their art. So let's just start with some random thoughts. First thoughts first. Both Taylor and Travis said that The Life of a Showgirl was full of pop bangers. Personally, I would say that's categorically incorrect. Now, is it full of pop bops? Yes, absolutely. But pop bangers? Second thought, Eldest Daughter contains multiple concepts that don't come together well enough to create a coherent thought. All of that criticism being said, I can also hold the opinion that I think that Father Figure is some of Taylor's best work in theme and follow through. I also think, for example, that the discourse around have a couple kids got the whole block looking like you is a reach. And if one day Taylor Swift proves us all wrong, then I can say, hey, I was wrong about that. But I know me as somebody who is married, I know many people that are married and have kids. That is a very common saying. It is something that I told my husband. I would love to have a bunch of kids that look like you. And FYI, my husband is not white. So I say all this to say, I don't say it to be catty. I don't say it to be combative. I say it to continue pushing the narrative that we have to be open to constructive criticism, especially when it comes to art. There is no perfect person. There is no perfect art. The whole purpose of art is to start conversations. It's for an artist to share maybe what is on their mind or in their heart, or they just want people to understand them better, or they're inspired by something and they create a project that's centered around that inspiration. If that art was not meant to go out into the world and create discourse, the art would stay with the artist in the privacy of their own home. You cannot tell me that I am not a fan of Taylor Swift because I am critical of her art